twice. But it was fine. And then had a nice little breakfast, and we just got done at the Trading Post, and that was an awesome shop. It was gigantic and had just about everything you could ever imagine. Lots and lots of like outdoor clothing.
Like Cabela's.
Yeah, and it did have some cool taxidermy, and of course earrings. So we had a great time, and we found our magnet. So that's all that matters. Now we're headed to New Hampshire. Oh, really? Did we leave Maine? Oh, well, there you go. We just left Maine. That was a very short trip. So, New Hampshire. Woohoo, here we go. Okay, we just found the most precious little shop. It has been in business since 1981. And 45 years, I think she said. And it is all handcrafted gifts, and you know that has been just like such a highlight for me. I love seeing all the art and the fun, beautiful things that people make. Again, so many wonderful earrings to choose from. That was epic. That is also a slight little highlight. And just look, I found people. I'm gonna make these new earrings. There you go. And we found our New Hampshire magnet. So all of it was a huge win. It was super sweet talking to the store lady that's there. And it's this fun little shop. I think she said it opens at the end of April and then is open through December. And then in December it closes down, and that's it. And they're gonna be retiring, all this fun stuff. It's been just really nice talking to all the people and all the fun different people that we've met, and this was just a lovely little shop, and we're super excited.
It was plugged in, it was just like a sign on the road.
Right, we just saw it.
It.
We saw the little open sign, balloons, all the fun stuff. I'm trying to find the name of it.
Valley Artisans or something.
Oh yes, Valley Artisans. But oh my gosh, that was just the best, and people are excited for us about this trip. I think we're now to the point in the trip we only have like 2 days left, where it's been a shift when we tell people, when they ask us like, oh, like, where are you stopping through, where are you from, and all this. And at first on the trip when we were like, oh yeah, we're gonna be going to all 50 states, and they're like, in 3 weeks, that's not possible. Like, you're crazy. Like, I don't know about this. Just like the reactions. And now people are like, oh my gosh, that sounds awesome. Like, way to go. I want to watch your journey. And it's just really fun and cute. And we've just seen a lot of support with it. So it's just made it a lot of fun. Now we are headed north to Vermont. Burlington?
Eventually be in Burlington.
Eventually we'll be in Burlington.
That's where the end is of the day.
Yeah. That was our lovely little New Hampshire stop, and it was super fun. So, New Hampshire. No, I can't do it.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Where you get the clam, gosh,
Clam chowder.
chowder. The chowder.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, we're having a lot of fun. But yeah, beautiful day, wonderful day for driving, and super fun stops. Well, we're still in New Hampshire. We stopped to go see the Capitol because it has a really pretty gold dome on top. And they've got there's a lot of stuff to see in there. You can even take a tour. So that was pretty cool. And we stumbled across this huge arts festival.
Pretty big.
It's for those of you back home, Wausau has the Art in the Park. It's kind of like that, and it just takes up their whole city. And we were wondering, I'm like, why are there so many people here? Why is there so many cars? Why is there so much traffic? Because didn't you say this place is like...
It's not that big.
It's like the size of Merrill back home.
It's a little bigger.
And it was a lot of fun. We Of course, I found my earrings. I got a little mystery grab bag for an artsy teacher. And then got kettle corn. And I did my first little, like, you put a quarter in the machine and it gives you a fun little thing. And we got 2 little ducks. So this is a good day. This was a lot of fun. Oh, and we tried...
poutine fries.
Yeah.
Which were just fries with gravy and cheese curds.
And that's exactly what it tasted like.
It tastes like fries and gravy and cheese
Cheese curds. It like never mixed in your mouth. It was so weird. But it was pretty good. It was a nice little lunch stop. And yeah, now we're back on the road. It's a really pretty city.
It's really nice.
And a beautiful day. Okay, time to get caught up in some videos. After New Hampshire, we drove to Vermont. Honestly, I don't know where we left off. And we went to the state capitol building. It was rainy, but the building itself was lovely. And they were also giving tours. I don't know, these states up here are very proud of their capitol buildings. And they have a lot of stuff. I don't know, these states are important and have big history when it comes to the starting of America. And actually, I'm pretty sure the one in Vermont, had the first official print of the Declaration of Independence on display. So that was kind of cool. Anywho, we made it to the building, walking through the rain, and then we found the gift shop, and we found...
Small, but it was good there.
Oh my gosh, it was so efficient. Yeah, we found our magnet. It was sweet. The store lady was talking to a customer, and they were just both very chatty and appreciative of their company. So that was fun. Then we drove to Burlington.
Not quite. We're in Williston. But
that's true. Almost Burlington, Vermont, where Abe's great uncle lives. And mind you, this great uncle we did not have his phone number. We only had his address because he sent us a card for our wedding a year and a half ago, and we had an email which he never responded to.
It was his old email and my old email, so it got a little goofy. I don't know what.
Yeah,
it's understandable.
Yep, it makes sense. And so we showed up at his apartment complex. It was for like apartments for the elderly, and of course, it was closed. Like the office was closed, so it was locked. Luckily, there was a directory inside the door, so we could see what room number he was in, and then we could call his room. Unfortunately, he did not answer, and honestly, it didn't put the call through. It was really weird.
It was like broken.
And so we were like, okay, now what? We're locked out, and we're literally one flight of stairs away from seeing him. I have never met him. And for those of you that don't know, I've been dating Abe and then married to him. We've been together for like 10 years. And lives in Vermont, no longer travels. So we're like, okay, we gotta make this happen.
Yeah.
And so we just sat on the bench. And in a very Bailey fashion, a lady was exiting the apartments, and I very kindly held the door open for her. And she smiled and said thank you, and I said, oh, absolutely, thank you. And when she walked away, I just went in. So we went inside, and we went up the elevator to his floor, knocked on his door, and man, the look on his face was priceless. Mind you, it has been years since he's seen Abe, his own family, and it was just really cute. It was really funny.
I just felt bad because we didn't announce our presence at all, and he was clearly very not.
And he told us, he's like, you guys should put my story out there on social media. I think people will think it's so funny. He had just woken up from a nap. He cleaned his apartment all day, and so he was groggy, and he was extremely startled. He was very surprised, and he was in his underpants, and it was great. It was funny, and he's like, oh my goodness, give me a minute, come in. I guess it's clean.
Now we all have each other's phone number and actual email number.
We shared our contacts, so we can actually contact one another in the 21st century. And it was really sweet and precious. We got caught up a little bit, and then he took us out to dinner, and we went to the most amazing restaurant. I think it was like Farm to Table or something. And we celebrated. We went all out on all the food, shared everything. It was amazing.
Very nice.
The service was great. Our waitress, Sophia, she was awesome. She was the bartender. She was super busy, and it was really cute. We closed the whole place down.
Yep.
We were the last people there. So we had a great time. And it was really just lovely catching up and meeting him, but seeing Joe again. So that was really cool. Yeah, that was our little dinner. And again, if you didn't see the video before, or you're coming to the video, we are in the dark currently because we are walking to our hotel from the airport after we dropped off our rental car because there's no Ubers around. So yeah, here we go. Okay, this is the last video in this car. We're in the Hertz rental car return, and this is it. We're parting with the big one. We ended at, on the speedometer, 10,656 miles, which has to be,
Start with 48.
yeah, so about a little less than that. So
Almost 6,000 miles, not quite.
it's about 6,000 miles we added to this. And it has seen many estates. How many?
Let's see, 41, 40?
Yeah, like 40 states. So it's been fun. It has its quirks, it has its pros, it has its cons. It's a bittersweet ending. I just hope that, fingers crossed, everything goes well from now to the end. Because remember, in one of our last videos, technically, according to the paperwork side of things, they don't know we have this rental car. Even though our agreement says we had it till tomorrow, it thinks that we returned it on the 13th, which was 2 weeks ago. So we'll see how this goes. We'll let you know. Here's to smooth sailing. So you might not be able to see us because, you know, it's dark out. We
returned our car.
We just returned our car at the airport.
It's definitely still goofed up.
Yep, and he asked, he's like, is it full of gas? He said, yep. He's like, is it locked? Yep, great, you're all good to go. I'm like, well, actually, how about you do us a favor and just, look us up real quick, because according to the people who we last contacted, they said that our contract doesn't exist and that we don't actually have this rental car, so maybe you should look into that. And he's like, oh, okay. So he pulled it up. He's like, Yep, you're right. This is not an active thing, so let me just call my boss. And so he did. He's like, well, my boss is gonna get your email down and they will contact you when this comes up. So we're waiting to see. We'll see what happens with that and what they find, because technically, according to their side of things, again, we have not had this car. We only had this car for 24 hours. When in reality, we've actually had this car for 2 weeks. So, and like legally, we signed the contract until the 26th. Today is the 25th. We returned it early. Prepaid. It's literally in an email. It's in a confirmation. The itinerary. They never actually sent us the contract, which I think that's part of the problem, and that's their problem. They didn't do that. They were apparently supposed to, but we don't rent cars often, so we don't know what they do and don't do. And frankly, I don't expect these people to get things wrong. So whatever, we'll see. But yeah, anyway, we looked for an Uber. It's a small town. It's a small airport. Straight, probably here. Yeah, how about some point? And nobody was available.
At some point, I was black again.
So we are walking. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can't see us because this is what our walk looks like. We are walking from the airport to our hotel. It is this dark out. They do not have very many lights. And it's a 30-minute walk. So, you know, the adventure just continues.
Never ends.
Yeah. So here we go. We'll probably get caught up on a few videos here. But yeah, now you can enjoy the little bits of the saga. We'll come back on and make sure that everybody knows that we actually made it safe. Yeah, here we go. We made it back to the hotel, all safe and sound. It was a pretty good walk. It wasn't
Wasn't that long.
Wasn't that long. Also, could always be worse. Could have been better. Could have been more well lit, but it wasn't that bad. And you know, fingers crossed that everything goes well with the rental car company, because we didn't do anything wrong. And also this morning we found out that the other rental car that we had that charged us an insane amount of money for the windshield that was broken, that not because of us, the credit card company took care of it. So we're all good on that front. So what, just two more rental cars to get through.
Hey, but they're national.
That's the first,
Both
that
national.
first company was the best one. Good. Keep your eye out for Hertz and...
Hertz is in the...
and what was the other one?
Avis is in the...
Avis.
Boo Avis. We all hate Avis.
Yeah, they did not do us any favors. So here we go. That's a wrap on New England. Learned about that today. And now we're flying to Michigan in the morning. We got a really short sleep, but that's okay. We gotta get our bags ready for the flight tomorrow. So until then, good night.
Good night.